Welcome to a new series called Race Myself. At least it can be a new series if you guys like this first episode. So I'm on the content creator beta, but this is an exact copy of the catalyst that I have on the live servers. I have two tier 5 cosmic catalysts, and I'm almost halfway there to a third. Not to mention I'm about to finish the Abyss, which could give me more cosmic catalysts. So which cosmic champion should I rank up? Which cosmic 6-star? Well, the obvious answer is probably Cat Marvel. From the moment I pulled her, I knew, like, okay, this is a strong rank 3 candidate, but she's not awakened yet, and I don't really have a purpose for her in my roster currently, so that's the only reason I haven't ranked her up yet. Taking a look around at my other cosmic champions, well, I've got this Cull at Sig 40, and I'm not quite sold on this champion due to his low block proficiency and utility that I don't know if I really have a need for. But I'm going to see if I can sell myself on the champion today. So the idea behind this video is that I'm going to be taking a 565 Cull, who's at Sig 100 by the way, and I'm going to speed through Realm of Legends, and then I'm going to race myself with the 6-star. Now obviously the 6-star is going to be stronger, but the idea is to figure out like how much stronger. Do I really need a rank 3 Cull, or can I just leave this guy alone as is and rank up someone else? Is it actually going to be worth it for me to rank him up? Now, for this test, I'm not going to be using Suicide Masteries because Cull is not a suicide-friendly champion. I'm using a relatively standard mastery setup right here. I'm not going to be boosting as well because that's not normally what I would do on the live servers. And I'm also not going to be using synergies for this particular test. Now, I'm not against using synergies for future tests, just like I'm not against using Suicide Masteries for future tests. But taking a look on Aunt May at Cull page here and looking at the synergies, I don't see any that are essential for the champion. We just have some stat increasers, which is nice. 9% attack is really nice. The extra crit and all that. These are just decent synergies, but they're not essential to play the champion. So I want to see his power level without those things. So let's go ahead and I'm going to run the 565 through right now, and then picture-in-picture play that back as I race the 565 with the 6-star version. All right, I just finished my run with the 565, and now it's time to take up the 6-star, taking this guy to rank 3, and we'll see how it compares. There we go. What a beast, man. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, this should be pretty interesting to see. I mean, obviously, like I said, the 6-star version should win here. If the 6-star version does not win, then I've done something very wrong. But it's all about the feel, and I'm fresh off of the feel of the 5-star. Looks like loading speed has is gonna play a factor, as I gained like a second or something like that over the other one. So my strategy going into this is basically heavy attack as much as possible to get the armor breaks. With the 5-star version, I used route a bit early on in the fight, and then I tried to activate it again for the special 3, because signature ability does play a factor here, where because of the higher sig level of the 5-star, it is a lower cooldown on routes. Now, I wasn't able to manage it perfectly, so it might not matter a ton for this run, but it is something that could play a factor here. So luckily, Cull, he's got a monster of a reach on his heavy attack. Ooh, speaking of though, that was a little bit of a whiff there. Interesting. But all right, the armor breaks, they're gonna stack up. This first fight is the worst fight with Cull by far. But let's get these armor breaks. Come on, man, get the armor breaks. I want to activate route. All right, route is activating. Let me throw a couple more armor breaks since I got unlucky in the last pass there. And okay, we got 10 armor breaks. Going to the special 3, you can see my oh man, my 5-star version, I was a little bit ahead of pace, but I should catch up here. That's so crazy, man. The fact that I'm like losing to the 5-star almost. It's actually pretty close. I'm not losing to it, but it's fairly close thanks to that other route activation and a little bit of uncooperative AI here. The AI is going to play a role. But yeah, basically Cull, man, his damage, he's a ramp up style champion, so this first fight sucks. It really sucks to do. But after that, yeah, after like the third fight, after Juggernaut, it gets really fun. All right, I should be able to just activate route here, I think, and finish this up. Actually, I should be able to finish it with an L2. Maybe this L2 won't kill, but it'll be close enough. And then I could take him down. Whereas the 5-star version, 5-star had to pop another special 3. So, okay, here we go. It's about 2.5 minutes to get through the first opponent, whereas the 5-star is about to get through, closer to the 3-minute mark. All right, but now I have 3 persistent charges, so you can gain 3 persistent charges per fight, but only when fighting Avengers. Do you get that? So this fight, the way that you get persistent charges is 1, just by knocking down an opponent. 2, by knocking out an opponent, knocking out an Avenger, and by knocking out an opponent without losing your combo if they had 95% health to start with. So that's the ways to do it. Once again, I'm going to try to build to my special 3. Ideally, they're up against the wall without power, and then you could just spam your heavy attacks, and that's the way you get the most armor breaks. And I should be able to, at some points in the run, get upwards of like 15 armor breaks going at the same time. But you're a little bit at the mercy of what the AI allows you to do here. But yeah, pulling ahead. The damage, it definitely feels better, of course. The regular hits, definitely notice a difference there. The specials, I haven't noticed a huge difference yet. I'm sure there is a difference comparing the 2 videos side by side, but I honestly don't notice the difference that well. But looking at like the heavy attack numbers, yeah, I can see the difference there. But I'm sure as time goes on, we'll see a larger difference once I get fully ramped up. So looking forward to that. I should be able to clean these fights up much more quickly. After we get beyond, like I said, Juggernaut is really the worst one. Alright, so here we go. She has no power. She's up against the wall. I'm able to get 3 heavy attacks off. And I'm actually just going to activate Route right now. And I'm going to launch a special 2 with all those armor breaks. Route, what it does, it just gives you bonus energy damage on all of your attacks. You see the numbers popping up in red. And then when Route goes on cooldown, you gain a Fury. So you don't lose all of that damage from Route, but, you know, Route is what's going to deal the most damage. All right, so nearly 5 minutes already. Honestly thought I'd be going a little bit faster. Like I said, though, at the mercy of the AI to some degree. Now I have 5 persistent charges. 5 persistent charges. It gives Cull another bonus. You can see that little egg shape thing up there. That's the Infinity Stones, I guess. I call it the eggs. But you get bonuses depending on how many of those you have. And off the top of my head, I believe you get attack for each of them. And then I believe you get some crit damage rating if you have 3 or more. And then if you have 5 or more... getting hit by Jugs a little bit here. If you have 5 or more, you... I think I got hit versus Jugs in my 5-star fight too, by the way. If you have 5 or more, though, you have True Strike. And then there's a bonus for having 8 or more that I can't remember off the top of my head. But alright, we're almost closing on that special 3. Gonna get a reparry off here. Get the 9 armor breaks going. There should be some decent damage against Jugs. And let's see what this does. Class disadvantage. Still not fully charged up. But, okay. Not too bad. We've got him down almost halfway here. After this fight, oh man, it's such a smooth sailing after this fight, really. You can start to see the heavy attacks hitting for, you know, 25k. Gotta deal with this guy's unstoppable. Try to weave in as many attacks in there in the meantime. I'm going to try once again just to keep armor breaks up and then finish this off with an L2. So let me get one more heavy attack off for some armor breaks. And I'm going to activate Route. And I'm just going to send it with 6 armor breaks. Not the highest amount of armor breaks, but that's what I got. What I'm working with here. Get some more armor breaks going. He's almost down. It's possible I could have played this one a little bit faster. But I hate going through Juggernaut. I think we all do, right? Going through like if he wasn't here, man, man, I'd be doing full clears of this place all the time instead of just fighting like the first 2 opponents to farm potions, you know. But, alright, come on. Let that unstoppable go away. What you can also do is, here, I'm going to activate route. You can also interrupt your heavy attack to get a special 2 off mid-combo like that. Okay. Cleanly ahead of the 5-star, though. Of course, like I said, it's as to be expected. Just trying to get a sense for, you know, a feel for the difference between the two, though. All right, now I have 7 persistent charges, so I'm going to start to really notice the damage increase here. So let's get some heavy attacks off, of course. Let's keep getting more heavy attacks off. So with the 5-star, what I was doing is I would get like 1 heavy attack off, and then I would activate route. And then by the time I got to a special 3, I was able to do that again. I might be able to do that with the 6-star here, but because I'm not as high sig level, there's a longer cooldown on route. So I'll try to do that next fight maybe, just to test the waters and see if I am able to do that, if there is enough time. But that's why I haven't been doing that here. So we can counter his heavy with my heavy. The regular style heavy's off. I'm going to activate route now. And I'm going to try to repower, get 1 more heavy off. 12 armor breaks. He's at 65% health right now. Let's see what this drops him to. So route is 120% of the damage you deal as bonus energy damage after. So yeah, there we go. All right, he's down quite a bit, and we could just pummel away at this point. Finish him up. Much better. Okay, there we go, man. Basically 1 special 3 and a combo after, and that's it. All right, now I've got 9 charges. So again, I'm gaining bonus attack for each of these charges, bonus crit damage rating for each of them. Let's try to go ahead and activate the route right away this time, just to see. So we've got route going. We'll see the cooldown on it. Come on, don't be too passive on me, Storm. You know, those Realm of Legends opponents sometimes like to be a little bit more on the passive side. But hopefully... Oof, okay. That was not ideal, but it worked out anyway, so okay. And yeah, you can see the cooldown of route is showing right now. So in the future, I don't think I can do that. I think I have to keep it... Well, actually, it's coming around. No, maybe it's fine. Yeah, actually, it looks like it's fine. Okay. So, you know, even though she was a little bit more passive here, so that did slow things down. Gave me a little bit more time to get it back, but... Bait out the heavy. And I'm just going to do 2 hits of the heavy here, because it looks like an armor break was about to fall off anyway, so... might as well just let it rip after the second hit. Maybe that was a dumb idea, actually. Well, let's see what kind of damage that deals. Whew, she's down to 8. And 1 single hit after that. That was it. That was enough. Alright, the pace is picking up. Alright, we're going to have class advantage going into this one. You know what? In this case, I don't think I'm going to activate route first, because I honestly think I can just kill him with a big special 3. So I'm going to go for that. Let's just try to get the armor breaks up. And I'm not going to activate route. I'm going to try to push him back up against the wall a little bit here. This way I can get more armor breaks going. And yeah, I think 1 route will do it with this guy, so let's see how that goes. It's gonna have synthesis in just a moment. I'm gonna have to watch for that. If I go for it, I'm going for it. Synthesis should pop up any second here now. No, still no synthesis. I go for it again. I'm going for it again. Screw it. Okay. I'm gonna activate route here. Bait out that heavy. And now we've got 15 hour breaks. I need a little bit of power. There it is. Okay. All right. 57% health. Let's see what this does with class advantage and everything. This should be good. Should be very, very good. Now 28%, which means he is dead. Okay, sweet. 1 special 3. I wonder now if I should even be throwing special 3s, or if I could just kill these opponents with a special 2. Interesting. Might have to try that. You know what? For science, it is supposed to be a speed run, so I'm supposed to be using like the best strategies possible. But this is also a little bit of a learning experience. It's more of a for fun speed run rather than a exact do this for the absolute fastest outcome type of speed run. So I'm gonna activate route after 1 more heavy, I think. Let's do that. So I'm hit him with this. And now I'm going to activate route. Throw another heavy. We get 2 hits of the heavy off. I didn't get the full route damage while he... Man. I botched that. Alright, so special 3 would have been the way to go. Okay. Well, now we know. I didn't even get the full special 2 damage off. The final hit of the special 2 when route was still active. I don't think it would have been faster anyway. But, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good test. I'm going to go ahead. Route is back up now. So now we can kind of hammer away on this guy, hit him with another special 2, and this should actually do it. All right, so I didn't waste too much time. We just did 2 special 2s instead of a special 3. Special 3 has a longer animation to it anyway, so I don't know. Maybe it was only a few seconds difference between the 2 fights. So not too bad. All right, Scarlet Witch is up next. Scarlet Witch, always a little bit of a hassle. Ooh, looks like my 5-star version's just taking down Vision right now, so definitely pulling ahead. Let's go ahead and activate Route. By the way, with the 5-star, at some point I made a mistake and got hit by Storm Special, you guys might have noticed. So I did toss a few potions just to keep the run going. But other than that, you could totally get through Realm of Legends with Cull Obsidian without having to use any items if you don't make any mistakes along the way. Oh no, man, the power lock is really killing me here, or the power drain. I did not get that bad RNG with the 5-star version. With the 5-star version, I don't think I got power drained at all. That's going to cost me a little bit of time here. But at this point, yeah, the 5-star, it's not exactly going to catch up and win the race. You can see the just the amount of armor breaks I have on the opponent. When I do get a critical hit, it's pretty nasty. If it's on the beginning parts of the heavy attack, the crits aren't really that big a deal. But actually, is it even doing that much damage? The regular crits? Maybe it was only hitting hard before because I had the Fury after route. But anyway, let's go ahead and activate route here. And I've got 11 armor breaks on Scarlet Witch, so this should finish her off. But you can see the 5-star actually gained some time just because of losing my power against Scarlet Witch. Okay. Alright, moving on to the Wolverine fight. I had a really good Wolverine fight with the 5-star version, so I'm really curious to see how this is going to go with the 6-star version. I don't think I need to get to a special 3 here with the 6-star Cull. You know what? Let me dash in. Stand up style intercept just to try to get him backed up against the wall. And the nice thing about Wolverine is that his special, it has like the distance on it allows you to perfectly counter with the heavy. He's not throwing it right now, but could do that. Let's go, Wolverine. Come on, bud. Don't go passive on me. You know, maybe I am gonna need to go for a special 3. Actually, screw it. Let's just go for the L2. Let's do it. All right, we've got 13 armor breaks on him. Okay, he's stunned. We still have route. Let's pummel away on this fool. Could not quite do it. All right, let's get some armor breaks going again. This way he doesn't heal, because I do have the Despair Mastery active at the moment. But there we go. That's the counter I was talking about. Okay. All right, Wolverine down. A little bit slower than my 5-star version, I think, actually. Actually, I'm not sure. We'll have to see on the playback, compare that one. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not winning by as much as I would have expected. Maybe it's just the pacing of these fights because of, you know, having to watch special 3 animations, things like that. The 5-star is really not that far behind. Maybe it does have to do with the SIG level. We'll kind of do a side-by-side comparison of those two at the end of this, just to see. But I actually thought I was going to be a little bit further ahead than I am right now. All right, here we go. I got Black Bolt up against the wall. It could have just been maybe just not playing as well since I am talking during the run, whereas the 5-star I was fully focused on the run itself, and I was able to get more kind of corner play here, where I was spamming heaviers. Heaviers? More heavies. That's what I was trying to say. Jeez. See what I mean by being more focused on the run, stuff like that? Alright, let me go ahead and route up. And he has 12 armor breaks, 58% health. Let's see what this does to Black Bolt. So we got to get him to about 30%, and then he'll die instantly from the route damage. 36, is that going to be enough? Nope, not quite enough. But a few... Oh, just one hit at the end there. That was like 26,000 damage, and then another, 28,000 damage or whatever it was. Bonus damage from route. Okay. Well, one thing I can say for certain, I definitely feel sturdier having the extra health pool that I do. So that's definitely better. But this is the final fight, going up against Hulk here. Got 9 armor breaks. Got route active at the moment. Oh man, just those regular hits. If these were shorter fights, I don't think I'd be launching as many heavies. And once I had route up, I think I would just go to town with some 5-hit combos. But because of the health totals that these opponents have, I feel like it's probably better to keep the armor breaks active. Oh geez, really getting caught by Hulk's L1 here. Alright, should be able to get a couple of heavy attacks off here. Add the reach. Let's activate route. And let's bait out his heavy. Get another one off of my own. He's at 12 armor breaks, 39% health. This should do it. Wow, we got the side-by-side special 3s going, except one opponent ahead, basically, versus the 5-star. That's pretty cool to see, though. And yeah, there we go. Hulk down. So it was about 19 minutes and 20 seconds, give or take. I'm going to leave the clock running for just a moment while the 5-star finishes up. And while that's happening, let's take a look at the difference in SIG level between these two champions here. So again, the 6-star was SIG 40. And at SIG 40... you can see there's a 22-second cooldown on route, and when route does go on cooldown, I gain a 3750 attack. So let's see how that compares to the 5-star version, where at SIG 100 there is a 16.5-second cooldown and almost 3400 attack. So the attack difference, not too high of a difference at all at comparing the SIG levels. It really is just his base stats overall, the 6-star that has over the 5-star. You can see here I have almost 32,000 health, about 2,700 attack. And if we look at the 6-star rank 3, yeah, over 41k health, almost 3,500 attack. Those bonuses, the bonuses that I was mentioning, by the way, you can see them here. For each Thanos favor buff, some extra attack, some extra crit damage rating at 5 stacks. That's the true accuracy. Oh, the 5-star just finished up, by the way. Let's pause that timer. So it was just under 21 minutes for the 5-star to get it done. So a little bit of a difference there, of course. As expected, the 6-star won, but it really wasn't as much of a difference as I was hoping for. Now, in a regular questing situation, I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to be way better to play with a 6-star rank 3 Cull Obsidian. But, I don't think this gives him enough. I don't think this gives him enough power. I don't think I am going to enjoy having a rank 3 6-star Cull Obsidian. Now, if it really came down to it and a catalyst was expiring or something like that, would I rank up Cull Obsidian? Maybe. I honestly don't know who I'd give it to. Like I said, the first one would be going to Cap Marvel. Second one, we'll see what happens. Maybe I would give it to someone just for defense or something like that, or just hope to pull another cosmic champion to rank up. But in any case, I had fun doing this. Let me know what you guys think about this, the Race Myself series here. And yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.